All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of That's Fucked Up.
Yes.
We got some music folks in the house tonight.
we got them boys up in this motherfucker
got Bird
tonight.
and Donbo from Birdvision in the house tonight. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to our humble abode.
Man,
Grateful, man.
Bird, one of my favorite people, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Hey.
I love Bird. Bird, that's my dog. He lived down the street from me, so
man.
I love Bird. Bird,
Man.
I say Bird come through. Bird always come through. We have a little party.
Man.
Bird show up.
Show up.
all the time.
Went from Watts to the closed gates of
So that's where you from, Watts?
No, I'm from Compton.
Okay.
I'm saying where we came from, the house, where I used to live, I'm just saying the big step, from Watts to, the closed gates up there.
Yeah. Where
all the black rich folks at.
So, Bird, before you got into the music game, what was you doing before that?
Always just stay with a hustle, a 9 to 5, and I got kids. So
Bird didn't have a 9 to 5, man.
I know a lot of people say that, man.
Bird didn't have a 9 to 5, man.
A 9 to 5 had me. How about that? If you think about it, it didn't, because I never took a vacation. They used to be like, man, you gonna tell? I said, man, this job ain't real. I'm here just to get focused on what I'm gonna really do, like what I'm gonna do in life. And people just used to laugh at me like, this nigga. I didn't care about raises. I didn't care about none of that shit. I remember one of the homies went to the pen, came home, and he was like, nigga, you still getting that same money? I'm like, I don't care about this.
What was you doing though, Bird?
Refinery world. Refinery? Refinery. Every nigga get out of high school, you know what I mean, from the hood, they know about the refinery jobs. That's like one of the jobs they offer us in the local hoods. And,
okay.
Yeah, I was like one of the first ones, and I put on a lot of people. I put on so many niggas. I'm talking about, I'm probably in the 30s, 40s. I had everybody get a job in the refinery. So every nigga came from the pen. Come on, I would tell you, some of them might even pay for their RSO and all that. Shout out to y'all, man. That's still holding it down, because they helped a lot of us. I mean, help niggas buy houses. It's on you how you want to work, how you hustle. But me, I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't there. Like,
so then what was the first move you made? How'd you go from working in the refinery to starting Birdvision?
Birdvision.
That's a hell of a dream.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That shit made a reality. I don't think it's a dream no more. But so what happened was, it was just, we started off like one of the homies trying to rap, and I'm just like falling back, like listening to him trying to rap, and I'm like, okay, we can do something. That we always looked up to, like Birdman, Lil Wayne, and them,
right?
And from that era. So it's like, damn, the homie trying to rap, I can invest in him and try to, and then one day I helped him with his rap, and he was like, shit, nigga, I don't need help with my rap. Shout out to Jigga. He was like, nigga, write your own raps. And I'm like, what? He like, shit, nigga, Bird, you be saying some shit. Start writing your own raps. And I said, for real? So I believed in myself, and I became a rapper. So I was a rapper.
You was a fucking rapper.
Yeah, I was a rapper.
So you was the first member of Birdvision?
Yeah, we wasn't Birdvision then. Because it was a group. So it was like, we called ourselves the AO Squad, and like it was like all out. A lot of niggas from our hood got it tatted on them. It was like all out. It was like all out squad. So we was like a group, and and we just rap little different little parties, and on the up and coming, on the come up. And it was just more like egos, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm the nigga with the money, and you know what I'm saying, I'm paying for everything, and niggas want to be on my level, and I'm like, my nigga, but I'm the one paying for everything. Like, it's some kind of way y'all gonna have to sign with me, or this gonna be my company. Like, nobody else invested in us like me, but they wasn't really seeing. It was like, we all around the same age, so it's like they really not seeing the vision. So I like skipped. I said, all right, I'm gonna just let y'all think about it, and I'm gonna just move over here. And I just started doing my own thing. And Donbo's still in high school, and I'm having him run my MySpace and buy me some fake. I'm buying fake numbers. I'm buying fake fake views. I'm like, Donbo, did you put my views in today? Donbo like, yeah, I did them. And then when he forget, Donbo, why you forget the views? I'm still at 3 million. I'm supposed to be at 3.5. And it was just crazy. It was all fake. But, you know, we up there got him looking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a start. You know what I mean? And we just trying, man. And then it's just, you know how it go. That ship really like sailed. Like it went from that to, you know, the kids coming in. I'm having kids, and you know, I'm working, and you know, and then I'm in the streets. Then it's, you know, wifey like, what are you doing? You think you're a rapper, and you a fucking joke, and it's like, I'm not a joke. I rap. And it's like, why nobody believe in me? So it was like almost nobody really believed in me. I used to always say like, if I had me behind me, I'll make it. I'd be like, I know I'll make it. I'd be like, yeah, I believe you, nigga. He was in high school.
Donbo, could he rap? Could Bird rap?
He can rap.
See, I never knew Donovan believed. Donbo was with me with right or wrong. It was like, come on, nigga, come on. Nigga, you don't even have time to judge. Just come on. And Donbo had to go to school. Get up, come on. Nigga, I need you up in the studio with me. Come on. But he was a kid, so it was like we 10 years apart. But it was like, it was sad, man. It was cool. It was cool, but it was sad. Shout out T Beezy. He believed in me. He was my producer. You know what I mean? T Beezy believed in me. There was a few believed in me. My brother believed in me.
What was the big record, Bird?
What my big record?
What was your big one? What was Bird's big record on Birdvision?
No, it wasn't Birdvision then. It was just Burr.
Oh.
It was just Burr. And it had a vision, but it was Burr. Nah, what you think it was? Get to know me? No?
We
No.
never even dropped that one.
We ain't dropped that one. So what we did drop as a group was Money to the Ceiling. Yeah. That was like an underground hit.
Okay.
Like everybody's like, oh shit, because we had it on CD. And we used to always perform that song. And it was a song that I believed in so much. It was Money to the Ceiling, but it was another song called Dougie Fresh. I'm telling you, this song was, I told niggas, I was like, listen, they gonna do the dance, they gonna do this. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. I said, listen, I gotta get you to make this beat. My producer, always been around, he couldn't even make the beat. I had to pay somebody to make that beat. That's how bad I wanted that song. Less than, 3 months later, the little nigga out of Dallas, my Dougie, my friend, I said, I've been robbed. So one of my boys tell me from Texas, Bird, they robbed you. So he making me really pump it up. He like, I played your shit in the club. Remember I showed you. They took that song and they made it to something. I said, what? So when I ever tell that story, it's like, I don't even tell that story. I'd be like, yeah, it is what it is. But I was one of those.
So Teach Him How to Dougie was your record?
What? Teach Me How to Dougie. It wasn't Teach Me How to Dougie. Teach Me How to Dougie took it from Dallas. But I'm saying I originated it in L.A. and Compton. Okay. So then it went to Texas. See, Texas blew it up, but it didn't go that far. But when the kids out here snatched it, they snatched it from Dallas.
Okay.
Of course, they didn't know I made it, but nobody knew me then. So, but it was like, mine was my Dougie. I'm fresh, I'm fly, I'm fresh, I'm my Dougie. Check my Dougie. And mine was like, do the Dougie dance.
Okay.
And then Jig rapped on it. The homie Jig rapped on it, and me. We was the only two rappers. No. TBZ ended up rapping on it. So we all three rapped on it. And it was like 2004 to 2005. And then they came out with it. And it's just been biggest thing ever. But people that know, like, damn, Bird, you had a vision. Like, you saw something that then from there, you know, up and down with the music still, just, you know, back to reality, kids, life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay out the trouble. And, you know, I'm getting older and niggas going to the pen and, you know what I'm saying? You really getting attached to certain shit. You seeing it happen. You know what I mean? Niggas balling for 6 months, go to jail for 30 years, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's like certain shit. So you getting really scared about certain other shit. You just like, hey, this world is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it just, reality was checking in at all times. It was like, once you think something going right, it don't go right for long. It's like, nope, look at this. And, you know, besides that, only thing ever saved me, like, and kept me afloat and just kept it going was music. Like, when music hit, I mean.
So when'd you start Birdvision? And who was the first artist you guys signed to Birdvision?
Well, he didn't sign the papers. He didn't actually sign the papers. He like one of the mad rappers right now. Yeah, it's so scary. The investment I made with him. I was
who?
One of the homies. Like,
okay.
Yeah, he'll say his name, but he was it was like every day, bro, I'm telling you, I got this flow. I'm like, oh, for sure, I'm investing in you. Man, I'm putting my last money up. Man, I got this, man. I got this money saved up. This, man, it got so bad where I started digging in my mortgage money. Ooh. I had a mortgage. So I started digging in my mortgage money. I'm like, listen, man, I believe in you, man. We got to make it happen. But when that paperwork come, just sign it. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what it say. I'll give it back to you, whatever it say. Let's go sign it, and then we'll go get these people to back us up. This nigga, man, don't worry about it. Nigga, I'll do whatever, niggas, whatever. I don't care. I see you going crazy. You'll put all your money up. You don't care. I'm like, all right, as soon as the little paperwork come. And it was crazy because the deal was we own your music together. And then also you own a part of Birdvision. Okay. So you front end and back end.
Okay.
So that's just some shit I thought about.
So it was a friendly deal.
It was a friendly deal. It was just like, and he was like going to top people. I paid a lawyer to even look over his paperwork. I didn't even understand it. I'm like, nigga, just sign it. Fucking get a lawyer to look at it again. Nigga, listen, you got 2 contracts. One, you're gonna sign as an artist. The next one, you're signing as a CEO. Like, you're gonna be the owner of your music. We both owning your music together. Right. So as an artist, let the artist be, and we're gonna eat off the artist. But you also eating on the back end. We eating at the back, you front and back. Right. Like, but he was just, no, they said it ain't right. I said, hey man, I was just so heartbroken. I said, hey man, it's all right. We ain't gonna do no more music. Hell no. I'm not doing no fucking music no more. Like, you gotta be crazy. I put up everything. I'm damn near losing my house. Like, you crazy if you think we're gonna still do music. And it was just like, I'll give up this stupid shit. I ain't investing in another nigga. And then my niece came home, and I had custody of my niece. My brother just went to the pen. I had his kids, and I ended up getting, I was stuck with his daughter. So she in high school going to Westchester. She, just talking, and she like, my friend is cold. She told this one boy, he needs to stop doing music, he a loser, and in front of everybody on a bus. And I'm like, damn. And I know her friend that said it. I ain't gonna give her say her name, but I was like, damn, what? She ain't mean like that. Why would she say that? You know, your father, Unc. So it's like, why would she say that? That ain't right. So I'm like, damn. She was like, yeah, she told him in front of everybody, and she was like, you're a loser. All you do is be on your laptop making beats, and you're not gonna be nothing. And in front of everybody on the bus, and they laughed. And I'm like, damn, that was like a TV episode. Right. And it just hit me like, I don't like bullies. So it's like, damn, that was fucked up. Why would she do that? And I was like, by the way, highest music. So I was like, highest music. So it's like, he had a cool song out and this, that, this. So I'm like, all right, let me see. Seen this song, we had like about 300,000 views. Okay. Like, oh, this dude he got something going on. I said, bring him by the house. Let's see what he talking about. He might get me want to get back started in the music. Let's just bring him by. She's like, all right, I'm gonna bring him by, and his homeboy. So they both came by, and there was Roddy and his and the other little kid. It happened to be Roddy, so he came by, just telling me about his music. And he was so young, he knew he couldn't sign no paperwork, but he was more like A&R, like, look, I do this, I make beats, I record niggas, I be engineering, I mix their songs, but by the way, I know this person, so we end up down there interviewing from Caden For Real to DJ Bugsy ended up coming on board. Then we had what's the other little dude? Vinny West coming through. Like all these was like hit names back coming up on the underground. So it was all coming by my house, and we'd just hear them out and see who got what. And one day, because Roddy was more like helping to shop with these niggas, and we'd just have them with us, like, fuck it, come on. And he'd be like, no, let's go check out these niggas, and they the next niggas, and we'd be like, all right, come on. Me and the OG, one of the OG homies, that was gonna invest the bread in him, like put the money up. So we went to a studio session, and I ain't gonna say the rapper name, but yeah, all right, he got a nice name out there, but he was, it's me, Roddy, Bugsy, and that rapper. I don't know if he was there or not. He wasn't there, but they was playing his song, and when they was playing it, Roddy looked, and he like told the DJ nigga Bugsy, like, hey man, why you rapping my lyrics? Why you saying what I said? And he like, man, don't worry about it, nigga. You young, you 16, he 19, he gonna blow up faster. Like, just don't worry about it. Like, no, man, that ain't right. That's my song. Why y'all got him singing my song? I was like, damn, this nigga showing passion. Like, fuck all that y'all talking about. Why he stealing?
Right.
And I'm like, damn. It just showed me like this dude's serious about his music, man. He's serious about his craft. For him being that young, and I was just like, damn, all right. And he was just like real mad, and he was like, man, fuck that. I ain't trying to help nobody else. Like, I be bringing fools in, and we trying to fuck with them, and nobody do right by me. So we just, all right, moving fast forward. He living with one of his homies. He see how I get down. I'm like, why he ain't got a phone? You know, make sure he got a phone. Tell my niece he got lunch money in. What are you doing, Ray? Because I knew he wasn't staying at home. And I was just like checking in on him. And I'm like, so one day I think I go up to the school and pick him up. Grown ass man picking up a kid at school, huh? Yeah. So I go pick him up. I'm like, I'm gonna take you home. And then I said, where you stay? So he's staying in like Bellflower at his homie house, Stilo. Shout out Stilo. So he like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I just, I wanna, move out and this, that. And I'm like, yeah, all right. And I'm hearing him out. He like, yeah, man. And he asked like, man, can I stay with you? I'm like, hell no. Like, you live with me, nigga. Like, you gotta go to school. And I got my niece there, nigga. Hell no, boy and girl. Like, nah, but they was always like brother and sister. And it was more like crazy, like. And then he came at me again, like, and then OG was like, man, you know what I mean? It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. I'm like, that's true, man. It makes sense. Let me ask wifey. You know what I'm saying? She was like, okay, y'all doing y'all music, y'all stay focused, like, and fuck it. So I'm like, moved him in.
So Roddy moved in with you?
Moved in.
At 16?
Yeah, he was 16, moved in.
What was the first record?
We went to Atlanta. Went to Atlanta with OG, and he knocked out like 13 songs in a weekend. And it was like, it was like 3 days we was there. He did like 13 records in it. And it was like a little buzz going on, like, this kid is the future, the answer to future. And that was like the word out, like, this kid's the answer to future. And everybody was coming over to see him rap in Atlanta. And my boy, he used to run in the streets, so he calling all his street partners and his connections, and, he was tapped in with all the big dogs back in the days. He's like, yeah, I got this youngster coming up, and this, yeah, whoop-de-whoop. He's like, listen, don't tell nobody your age. We gonna work it out, this, that, and this. Because Roddy like 17 now. He like, already know what we gotta do. You know what I mean? We just gotta wait till you 18, man. Get to the apartment, do this. Everything was lined up for him. Everything was lined up, just... we go get him an apartment, go make sure he's straight, get him money in his account, get the music going, and shit, we thugging it out, and voila, reality hit.
Well, Bird, how'd you know he was the one? He don't sound like he from LA at all.
Just different. Like it wasn't so much he's the one. It was more of the passion, like. it ain't about talent anymore if the passion there. Like, it was times I ain't going to work and he on my fucking bed like a dog, like a little puppy. Like, what we doing today? We gonna go to the studio? Where we going? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's so passionate. He was so, like, determined, knowing he gonna make it. Like, and it was like, fuck that. You know, we gonna make it.
So was the box the big one?
No, it was. This is the beginning. Like, this is all beginning. I'm talking about when the feds hit and niggas went to jail and we had to restructure and we was all fucked up. We supposed to have a deal when he turned 18. Fucking what, about a couple weeks before he turned 18? Cause like he about to be 18, the money about to go there. Motherfucker go to the Fed, get locked up. We all getting looked at crazy, man. The money gone. We like,
Hold up.
yeah.
You're skipping past the best part, nigga.
I skipped a lot.
And you was about ready before he asked what he asked to say, fuck it, why lie? And I'm pretty sure you was going to get into that story. So let's go back to fuck it, why lie? And then continue. I don't know. That's what you said before he asked this question.
Okay.
And then you didn't continue, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe the feds thing. What happened in that space?
Nah, it was just OG he was OG and he was putting stuff together, make sure we, was gonna be all right with the music side and, things didn't kind of go hand in hand on his end. And right before Roddy turned 18, we talking about his deal, we talking about his new place he gonna live in. Next thing you know, he get locked up. You know what I'm saying? And
so the other investor in Birdvision,
but Birdvision wasn't Birdvision.
It wasn't Birdvision.
Birdvision was Birdvision, but it wasn't about Birdvision. It was about what he got going on. He was the investor. So it was like, I'm management, I'm in the cut, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm partner, I'm whatever you need me to be. I'm not spending like him.
So one of your people was going to put up the money.
Yeah, big dog was going to put up some money.
Put up the money. He ended up getting caught up with the feds.
And
so then that shit went to shit. And then what you do?
Shit, we didn't have nothing. We was like Beckett started one, and it's like square one, and I'm like, this is what we gonna do. You turning 18, I'm gonna give you this management contract. We gonna work from there. We gonna at least get a contract out of that. Let's get that going. And
he signed it.
Yeah, he signed it. We was just on some management shit, and then it was like, fuck it, let's do the Birdvision shit. So it was like Birdvision and the management came hand in hand because, you can't double dip. So I also gave him part ownership of Birdvision. Okay. So he got the deal the other nigga that ran from.
Right.
So it was like, when you eat, we all gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, when you eat, you gonna eat on the front end. We all gonna eat on the back end with you. So
that's what's up.
It was something that was sweet, and he was only 18 years old with that. And it's like,
so you found Rowdy at 16, 17. He starts to live with you. 18, you guys sign him, and y'all about to go.
There was no deal then.
It wasn't no deal.
There was no money.
The feds came in, fucked up the deal.
Fucked up deal. We was broke on our ass. I'm losing my house. I'm paying for studio sessions, trying to just stay afloat without even telling wifey she ain't knowing nothing, but just staying afloat. What else we do? We said
18 was all or nothing.
Yeah, it was all or nothing. We I think I wrecked the company car. That wasn't me. I damn near got fired, and I pulled out the little change I had in 401k, bought new cars.
Damn.
Bought new cars. I'm talking about real nigga shit. Like, when I say real nigga shit, I'm talking about, how you going down and you're like, fuck it, I'm celebrating. And then I got Donbo with me. I got him still trying to work. And I'm like, Donbo, you got to go get a little change. We need a little more. So Donbo going his 401k. I said, fuck it, come on. Put something in. Whatever we gonna do, we gonna do. So we bought cars, bought him a new car. We up in it. It was like, it's all or nothing, man.
So then what saved y'all? Because y'all was going down.
No, what saved us just the belief, man. We believed in it. And the thing was, bad shit was happening. Too much bad shit was happening. See, people run from bad. You don't have to run from bad all the time, I learned. So when I say bad shit, it was like, what's that? 1 week the nigga go to jail for a gun in front of the house. This is during Christmas time. We had to bail him out. We had to bail Roddy out. Get out.
Wreck the car.
Get out. We still got the cars. So he like, man, I'm fucking up, this, that, this. Man, I'm thinking about moving out. I'm going to just try to go find a job. This. I said, what? Man, you crazy. We about to go even harder. So he got the other car. He ended up blowing up fucking motor, wrecking it, something crazy.
Hit something. It wasn't even a crazy wreck, but the motor blew.
The motor blew, brand new car, brand new Malibu, like brand new. And it was just under 5,000 miles, blew the motor. Like, it was just shit happening back to back. And he was just like, man, I feel bad, man. And he was going through that. I said, no, we gonna be all right. Don't worry about it, man. We gotta stick through it. We gotta hold it down. Like, we can't give up. You know what I'm saying? And it was us three. Me, Donbo, and Roddy just thugging it out. Like, you know what I mean? Mortgage was, I'm talking about, I was in foreclosure. I was in foreclosure. And the check cleared. When we got the check, because in the midst of that, in the midst of us, this was near the new year yet. It was 2017, about to be 18. So in the beginning of 18, we start going to the studio with Atlantic. Shout out to Kiefer. And we've been just, you know what I mean, figuring it out. And Atlantic like, no, we gonna sign this act. And they just taking their time. And we like, man, we need this shit done now. We losing houses. We're doing bad. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up signing with them. And it took like 3 months almost. So the check came.
Who y'all signed with? You say you signed with Atlantic?
Atlantic.
Okay.
So we signed with Atlantic. And the check ended up coming right on time, like the 28th. And I almost was like, I was in foreclosure already. So I just took care of the bills, and we take care of the bills, and we like, man, this check wasn't nothing. We can't tell people we signed. This ain't enough money. And we just looked at each other like, you know, we
reinvested the money back in the music.
Reinvested the money back in the music. We went to the studio with Nip, remember? Mm-hmm. We was at the studio with Nipsey working on his album. And Dallas was there like, nigga, y'all think y'all made it? And we like, hell yeah, nigga. We got the record deal. We got a check, you know what I mean? It ain't much, but, you know, he like, nigga, Cardi B made it. Nipsey made it. Nigga said, you probably need to be on the radio for 2 years. Nigga, we up there looking like somebody told us it's not a Christmas. Like, niggas no more Santa Claus. We like, so when you get a record deal, that don't mean you made it? Hell no. You just this, that, and Dallas giving it to us raw. He just like, it was almost like, nigga, why we even sign? He was just like, nigga, that don't mean nothing. Because y'all signed, nigga, y'all still got work to do. Y'all this, that, this. And we like, nigga, hold up. We ain't buying nothing else. We got our little plan together. Listen, all money going to videos, and we got to make them believe in this. And right from there, shit, less than 6 months, the song was on the radio.
What song?
Die Young.
Die Young was the first one.
Hit on the radio, and everything just started going up from there. I'm talking about, that was like a fucking lighter fluid.
Nah, yeah, it was a rap after Die Young.
It was a rap. Yeah, it was a rap.
It was shit. That shit just started happening back to back. It was Die Young, then
every season. Ballin' out every season.
So this is the second tape. It was every season. Then the second tape, then Ballin'.
Yeah, Ballin'.
Then Ballin' birthed shit, the first album.
Ballin' birthed the first album.
The first album, that's when the box came.
Box was like, wait.
This is like,
here you go.
All this was in under.
Did y'all know the box was a hit?
Yeah. Fuck
he knew it was a hit shit.
Yeah.
He knew it was a hit.
Who?
Roddy.
Roddy knew it was a hit. He knew that was the one.
Sure.
He said it. He called it the same night in the studio. He called it.
Like, it was like, even with the record, he was saying, like, you don't put it out now. You wait.
Right.
It was like some genius shit. Like, wait for him. Wait for him.
He got a different hustle. He got a different mentality when it comes to music.
They gonna want it, but just wait.
And he studied the shit. I have yet to meet an artist like him when it comes to music.
And then look at numbers, analytics. I need to look at that back in the day. It's 16. Look, I'm getting engagement. This is where my fans come from. This or this. I'm like, damn, I never knew that. Look at this. Like that's
Before
how we
it was
knew.
a blueprint for Instagram posting. Like he had a posting schedule down packed. Like how he want to post, what he want people to view.
When he want to post.
How he want stuff to see. Like how he wanted to be seen. Like he knew all that shit before it was a thing for real.
So he was like his own A&R almost.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Come look at the shit. Yeah, he was ahead of his time. He was ahead of his time. The thing is, you gotta want this shit for life. And the shit he used to say, like, when he was a kid, he was like, I used to tell my mama, I'm gonna ask somebody to tie my shoe. I said, damn, nigga, you crazy. But I thought about it like, this motherfucker might be right someday. Because you gotta think about it like, man, you gotta just know what you want in life. Even if you want somebody tying your shoe, it just, you gotta speak it to existence. And the thing is, work
It
hard.
sound like y'all did it. I mean, it sounded like y'all worked as a team, but your house is about to get foreclosed on. Digging into your 401k. All you guys believe.
Blew it through.
Sure.
Y'all believe. Y'all got behind the right person.
Yeah, nah, for sure. As I said, I told him when I said, nigga, we all hit this lick.
When did the real money start showing up?
Shit, after the boxer. After the first album.
Yeah, after the first album.
Was it like
First album.
immediately, or did it take like 6 months, 8 months once you started like touring and?
It was
Touring shit, we was broke on tour.
a couple months. I mean, the money start coming in after the second tape. Like some money, like a return on investment, some money. So we had a whole fucking East Coast run, like our own. We
At the trunk.
put like 9 shows together on the East Coast, so we just flew out where we fly out to first? What was it, New York? Philly.
Just
To
took
Philly, rented a car,
rented a van.
shit. Drove up the fucking.
And that movie gonna look crazy.
Drove from
You put that on movie.
Philly, New York, Virginia,
Back down to New York,
Connecticut, Rhode Island, just all up the East Coast doing shows.
Y'all put it together yourself or Atlanta
Ourselves.
did it?
Ourselves.
Does Atlanta
Donbo
get?
did that. Donbo get the credit for that.
Ourselves.
Donbo did it. I said, what the fuck are they doing? Let's go. It was about
So
16
Donbo, what'd you do? Just find the venues that y'all wanted to be at?
No, people was just hitting us up to book shows.
Oh, okay.
So it was like shit. We started our price off crazy. So by the time they was ready to book us, the price changed. They're like, no, that's too much. Like, all right, we just spent faster. we knew what we wanted, so it was like we ain't taking anything.
That's
so we
what's
like,
up.
fuck it. By the time they was ready to pay us $5, we wanted $7,500. By the time they was ready to pay us $7,500, we wanted 10 bands.
Right.
Like just like that, we just set up
Man,
a
it
whole
was some-
East Coast run. Then
Man, it was
from there-
shows. We thinking we getting 5,500. They giving us 7,500. We like, the fuck? Right, we got extra money.
We pulling
crazy.
we pulling up counting back ends in the van, hopping out doing the show. And the craziest part of fucking, we don't know shit. We just on the road with a GPS. It's crazy parts, bro. We was just like, fuck it. Like real hustle.
Man, I'm talking
certain
about-
cities, they find out you there. Oh,
Boston.
They won't.
Shout out to Boston. We always have a certain love for Boston.
They want features. We trapping features.
What?
Niggas knocking out features. He knocking out features every 30 minutes.
But
Probably
man,
less than that. Niggas, I'm talking about, they wouldn't let us
pulling
leave.
up.
They're like, man, I got somebody right now.
Man, it
I
got
got somebody right now
so
with 6.
What was y'all
somebody
charging
with
for a feature back here?
55, 75.
5. What?
And then it was like one feature Roddy turned down and was like, I don't know if we should turn this one down. These niggas had us like at a warehouse, like a East Coast Boston movie with the mob shootout. Like we had to drive past like busted cars and a junkyard, and then
Fuck
we
that,
went
these
to
niggas got
this.
us in an abandoned building, nigga, that they was remodeling.
Right.
All it was a mic and a computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nigga had about 6, 7 features lined up. By the time we finished one, he like, I got somebody else with the, like, god damn, we like,
Then we
fuck it.
said, no, we said fuck it, nigga. Like,
No, I'm saying we said fuck it, send them.
No, but they right there like, man, we give their money back.
That was I'm talking about the by the pizza parlor.
Oh, that was different, yeah.
Then we had another one. We went to the warehouse. Now that shit was crazy.
And that was crazy. I think the ambiance of the warehouse was like,
Threw everything off for sure.
yeah, I don't want to do more music.
That motherfucker like, man,
Like, yeah, we don't want to do no more music for sure. For sure, every New York undercover movie, somebody got killed. That'd be the area. But it was crazy.
What happened after he turned it down?
It wasn't a good song, and Roddy felt like he was carrying the niggas. Like you start see one thing about it. You see who taking advantage real fast. That's one thing about God. He put us in a position where we start catching on fast what was going on. Like our first feature was New York for 5,000. When they heard about that, what's his name? Ump. Shout out Ump. He gave us our first feature, 5,000. So when he came through, it was like, nigga, how much they charge? And niggas was coming from different places. Like, shit, we'll pay how much for a video and a feature? And we not caught on to the hustle.
Right.
It started turning into a hustle. We like, let's slow some shit down. But Roddy young, and we still, we looking at the money. But it was like, all money ain't good money.
So you start realizing some of these people, you shouldn't be on the record with them.
Nah, probably about 90% should be on the record with them. But they caught on. Like, I mean, shit. You got the hottest little nigga that everybody could see it. You gotta understand, we was inside. While everybody on the outside looking, we not looking how big we is. We not looking at every light we stop at. We turn down our radio and raise down the windows and they playing his music in New York. Every light, driving down the street, stop, raise down the windows, you're gonna hear his music. We not knowing how big we is. We just living in a life. Like, as long as he's protected.
We just in the moment.
That's our main thing. We on reserve. As long as he's protected, nobody throwing a spitball at him, nobody touching him. We don't care about the business side of it. It became where we didn't even care about the business side. We just made sure nobody touched that boy. That's one thing his mama said. Just make sure my baby all right. I said, you got my word. I'm gonna make sure your baby all right. So everywhere we went, I made sure he was all right. That was our first priority. Then we could talk about money.
Wait a minute, Bird. So did you quit your job by now?
It was like a fire quit. Like, it was like a fire quit. Like I've been not working. 2017. It was like the summer. But been not working. And then I had Donbo with a job there, and he was like, "I ain't going back to work."
No,
I said,
at this time I got injured.
okay, yeah.
Got injured.
You right.
I had to quit.
Yeah, just go ahead and join the family business. But we was here, man. We here today.
How did the one record, man? I think it's Peter. I love that fucking record.
That's
Meek
a mixtape song.
Yeah, that record's crazy to me.
So it was crazy. Roddy and Meek used to be talking while Meek was in jail.
Okay.
So when Meek was in jail, Roddy be around Nipsey, and he'd talk to Meek on the phone because Nipsey and Meek got the same A&R, Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas Austin, Dallas Martin at Atlantic. So Dallas had Roddy with him. It's my little nigga, he up and coming, nigga out of Compton, spitting that shit. Meek fucking with him. He talking to him on the phone, like, nigga, everybody wanted to be a dream chaser growing up. All the kids looked up to Meek. So when Meek came home, he in Atlanta, man, this dude was like Meek fucking for mayor. We at the studio sessions, everybody pulling up. I don't even know half of these people. White people, black people, just everybody. I'm talking about mayors, politicians, owners of football teams. I'm not knowing none of these people. We just in the studio chilling, and I'm paying attention, but it's like, damn, boy, they really on me. And then I get political with it. I say, Meek, you know what they looking for with you? So I tell him that one day. He like, what you talking about? I said, nigga, they looking for the answer. Cause that's when everybody was kneeling. The NFL was kneeling on the ground.
Right.
I said, man, they looking for the answer, man. And they seen if you got it. So I look at it now like if you look at it, back then what happened was Meek was the pressure release of that. because they start bringing Meek around. The owners start trying to hang with him. Go look at the history of it.
Robert Kraft started
They
hanging
all
out.
started
Yeah, the
hanging with
Patriots,
Meek.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Meek is Meek is powerful. Did he know it? I'm pretty sure he know it, but the culture need to know this. Like, they looked at him like, what's the answer? And I remember telling him in Dallas will tell you, I said, Meek, they looking for the answer in you. And I got the answer. You're like, what? I said, nigga, the answer is 150 to $200 million. And that's gonna be your answer. I said, that's your answer. 150 to 200 million. I said, I'm telling you, I got the answer. Guess who ended up going to go get that money?
Who went to get the money?
Hove.
Jay-Z got it.
What? Went to go get it. Go look at the history. Look what happened.
So is that when he made his deal with the NFL?
Yeah, I talked. Like, the cool thing about it, I sit there and I talked to Rock Nation, but I never gave them my information. What I thought they should do.
Right.
But they was always hitting on me. I talked to had 2 meetings. They was like, "We're coming to New York, this, that." We chopped it up and
right.
like, yeah, you know, da da da. And but I didn't feel I should let y'all know, what I seen, because I seen something in Meek, and I seen the way he was putting all these different backgrounds together without him even knowing, and all he was doing is being a free man from jail and wrongfully accused, but he was the face. And NFL needed that face. And it was just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it gets deep. Like, he's good, though. He was saying, like, they got him investments, and he was saying that already. But shout out to Meek, man. He did so much. He did a lot for us.
How'd the record go? How was that session? Because that record's crazy.
No, that session was, they was on their own, I believe. I believe they was in, because as soon as he did it, he played it. That session was that session in Beverly Hills house with Meek? Meek used to be getting these Beverly Hills houses.
Or was it Atlanta?
I don't think it was Atlanta. Meek house in Atlanta. I don't know, the Peter.
Probably was.
Because he used to get
They had
houses.
a bunch of sessions.
Yeah, they had different little sessions,
From
but they'd
Atlanta,
do their own thing. They'd do their own thing, but I'd be around. Like, when Roddy go to Atlanta, go be with Meek, we go get a room, and then Roddy would go to Atlanta, go to Meek house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was even something he was like, man, why niggas feel like I can't go? Listen, you 19. I got to be around.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Something don't look right, you make one, pulling up.
Right.
I don't know, we stayed right here for a week. We was in a hotel, just camped out one time. It was just, while he in Atlanta at that thing, hey, we ain't got to go to your house. We're going to be around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was always love, man.
Like, early on, was he always able to play the piano?
Always, yeah. His history is like instruments. Like, you have history.
So does he make his own beats?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
He had a lot of insight on them, on his beats, and he got he did a few productions. Yeah, a few productions, a few songs. But he's all over the place with music. He loves music.
And that song, like Balling, it was DJ Mustard, right?
Yeah, that's Mustard.
And he's featured in that song, or was it like a partnership?
No, it was Mustard make the beat.
Yeah.
So, Mustard made the beat, and
That was a Mustard track.
Yeah.
so it was a Mustard record, and Mustard happened to have an album coming and put him on a song. And Nipsey was alive when that record came out. Because when people hear you say, like London, I'm balling, he said something like London and Nip. Nip was alive. So when people think like he's saying that when Nip was dead, like, nah, he was giving Nip props. He was alive. But yeah, and then that same day he did that record, he did 5 records with Future at what studio? Chalice, yeah.
Any of those ever come out?
Yeah, on Meek album.
Okay.
On Meek album, it was like Meek Feature.
Would you say
Future.
most of the songs that I recorded are never released? Well, like, what's the percentage?
Oh yeah, it's a high percentage.
2000, what, 19? When that one come out? 20? 2020? No.
I don't even want to
18,
think about it.
The
So
box
he had like 400-500 songs.
No, the box was done.
400 or 500 songs?
Done? The box was done a week before the album, not even a week before the album dropped. Like, the album had to be turned in the less than 24 hours, and the box got done. The box got done.
And y'all knew.
I think what sealed it for him with the box. It was late. We was recording till like 7, 8 in the morning in New York. And he finished it, and we played there, and we going crazy in the studio, going crazy. And he just right there listening, going crazy, like, nah, it's missing something, hold on. And that's when he had the little eat, ooh, down. Did that, put it through, loaded it back up. Man, that shit just like crazy, like, now it's a hit. I'm like, damn, that's sick. Only some shit he'll hear. Yeah. 8 a.m. in New York.
What's he working on now?
Yeah, a masterpiece. First quarter next year should be coming.
But to answer that question, yeah, like when the album dropped, he had like 400-500 songs still.
God damn. And y'all probably only dropped about 40?
No,
shit, less than that.
Man.
Less than that.
Is it because your record labels, record label, this artist, y'all can't get the paperwork done?
No, he just
nobody dropped all that.
He's just a super musician. He's real critique about his music.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be like, what he recorded then, he probably record another 30, 40 songs in under a month and be on a different, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard, like, shit, he don't never stop recording for real.
It's like the stories, like, what's trending topic? This month, this going on. Next month, this going on. Just different things.
Fast. Like what he was on in these group of songs when he made it, he on to something else. So it's like, I don't really know. That shit crazy. He got a lot of songs. That was back then. Shit, I can only imagine.
So how many people you got on Birdvision now?
Got like how many we got, man, so far? I know been trimming the fat? No, we haven't been trimming the fat. It's all love. Hey, if you was with us, you with us for life, baby. Yeah, it's draining. It became from paying for it come from paying for studio time to paying lawyer fees and you get what I'm saying? Niggas, baby mamas and going through other shit going on. Thank you.
Right now we got Rosemary. She just actually.
She's blowing up.
Yeah, she just actually dropped.
You got a deal with Target, right?
Yeah,
right.
A little commercial with Target.
Every 15 minutes, shout out to Target.
That's gonna be playing the next year in English and Spanish. We got Dino. He dropped a song with Khaled about a year ago.
About 4 months, about 6 months ago.
About a year.
Yeah.
7 months.
Yeah.
Got Dino. We got Roddy.
Dino with Epic. So you got
Dino with Epic. Yep.
That's a deal with
Rosemary
Epic.
with Interscope.
Rosemary with Interscope.
Then we just signed some of our little homies out the hood, Village Babies. 2 sets of twins.
Yeah, they gonna do drill, something crazy nobody had ever seen. Had them something on the table, but didn't follow through. But we gonna get them. They real special. That's the thing. It's like I look at it like it's Blueface meet C-Mac, but on some like genius, like because they cripped out, of course. They banging, but they focus, man. They wanna see everybody make it. You know what I'm saying? There's some good kids out the neighborhood that saw us grow, and now, we giving them our time and giving them the wisdom and just teaching them the game and making sure we don't do them like we did our last batch of artists. When we buy a chain, everybody else buy chains and. Making sure everybody else living in condos and driving nice cars and yeah, man, them days is over with. You gotta hustle, man. You gotta hustle, man. You gotta. That's one thing we ain't been taught because it's like once we thought once we get on, we all on. Tyler Perry just was talking about that. What did he say? He was I sent it to you. He said one thing about black people, we get guilty.
Survival remorse.
Yeah, it's like.
No, yeah, I heard that one. I heard you
Yeah, I
talking
said,
about that.
wow. Where he was at 5 years ago. That nigga said, he said it's like as soon as we get some money, we guilty.
Try to take care of
Try to
everybody.
take care of everybody. I said,
Before we take care
you're sweeping down. Niggas see me doing all kind of bad shit, and I'm trying to cover them up with money. But it ain't that. It's just I felt guilty. It was times where niggas be asking for money. I'd be like, nigga, that's all you want. You don't know how much money I got. But I felt so bad because it's like our mindsets as a community, and nobody had an idea of being more than what they seen, and it was more like, you don't want a business, you don't want this, like you want some shoes, you talking about some shoes and an outfit for a holiday? What the fuck? Like, you don't want a business, you don't want to become this, you don't want a t-shirt company, you don't want to go buy you the machines, you don't want me to go buy you a little vehicle to put, do Uber rides, nothing, huh? Just the smallest shit, right? Yeah, t-shirt and outfit, like, so it was more of like, but it adds up too, so there go right there, like, you look at it like, yeah, it's $100 today, but if 100 motherfuckers asking for $100, that's $10,000, so, you gotta say no sometimes, but.
Quick math.
Quick nigga, I said, do it.
100. Oh, my bad. I thought you said.
Yeah. What's up? What's 100 hundreds?
Yeah, you right.
What's 100? 10,000.
You threw me off a little
See
bit.
that?
Bird, who's your top 5 rapper? Who's your top 5? Who's Bird's top 5 male rappers?
That's a good one. Living?
No.
All time.
No, all time.
That's a good one. I say, let me see. Damn, that's hard. Why never asked me that? I never thought of that. I always look at people's answers and be like, oh, that's cool, that's nice. That's nice. But I never thought of my own. That was a good one, man. That was a good one, you motherfucker. You got me on that one.
Number one.
I drink to that. No, from 5 on down to my number 1.
If that's how you want to do
If
it.
that's how you want to do it.
Doesn't have to be in order.
Or just who's on your list. Who's on Bird's top 5?
You can start with one. If there's one above them all, you can start with him.
Damn, that's hard, man. That is hard. That's hard.
When you go to your
Everybody
car.
gonna say, what, Tupac, Biggie, Tupac.
Nah, this is your list.
This your
list. Don't let the internet sway you. Look, when you go to your car in the freshest outfit you got, and you about ready to go out, who do you put on?
I think Donbo know his.
No.
I think he know his top
I
5.
don't got a top 5, man.
Gotta have a top 5.
Nah.
Like
I don't know,
what's your
man.
favorite movie?
Y'all ain't got top 5?
Yeah, I mean, that was hard, man.
I'll say, I wouldn't say a top 5, but if I had to.
Let's go.
If I
Lil
had to
Wayne.
choose 5 people I listen to right now.
Okay.
Hold on, he's going.
Go ahead.
He's going.
Go in. It's about time, Bird.
Juvenile.
Oh shit!
Juvenile. Let's go look 5. I say Juvie. Wayne. Snoop. Let me see.
The South loves you already because the South was pissed at the last.
Let me see. Who else? No, we can't go right there. Jay-Z,
Jay-Z.
yeah. So Jay-Z a player.
Nobody from the city, man?
Shit.
Don't try to sway him.
He gonna have us looking crazy up here.
No, I'm saying.
Nah, I got you on the fuck with you.
And I'd say G Malone.
G Malone?
Malone.
I don't know who G Malone is.
But do your homework.
Oh.
G
Malone?
I
Where
say
you
G
from?
Malone. Watch.
Watts?
G Malone.
As number one.
G Malone, but I say, you know why G Malone my number one? He never let me down as an artist. You know your best artist, an artist will let you down. Like, matter of fact, I could put Jeezy in there, but I say G Malone.
G Malone.
I say G Malone because
Jeezy
you know
up
they
there?
say I put Jeezy, but I won't
Jeezy
because
in the-
the thing is this.
Wait a
I
minute.
haven't met him, but I got close to meeting him, and I didn't want to meet him because I didn't want to be like disappointed.
So you talking about Glasses Malone?
Glasses Malone, yes.
Okay, when you say G Malone, that's
my
where it
bad.
got.
G-
I know Glasses.
Glasses Malone.
Yeah.
G Malone,
He
yeah.
from Compton.
No, he from Watts.
He from Watts. Okay.
Yeah, I say G Malone. G Malone, because it was at one point where
He was hot for a minute in
he
LA.
was hot, and I was running around that when he was hot, like cheering him on, like,
Right.
nigga, he's up next, nigga, G Malone. And it was just that fire in me for him.
Right.
And punning and running around, it was like, this. I want to be a part of something like this. And
Right.
It was like they had cash money, they was doing their thing, and it was just, you looked up to things like that. Like, you looked up to artists like that, and for him to still, like, he's almost like an evil genius. Like, he studied hip hop. Like, it's shit that we talked about years ago, and Dr. Dre doing it now.
Right.
Like years ago, it don't matter. So he told Dre, he said, Dre, why you ain't never put a school together? He said, why you never bought a school? And Dre looked at him like, nigga, I don't, like, he told him, he said, nigga, I don't know how to do that. Something he said. And he was just like, because he was stuck on, like, man, this is Dr. Dre. And it's the only question, like, it's one of my questions I had to ask him. And he was like, why you never put a school together? But to say that,
He ended up putting one together.
that's what I'm saying, rewinding time. Fast forwarding time, he putting $25 million in the Compton school district.
Him and Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah, like $25 million in a school. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it always take that spark. And for somebody like a Glasses to spark that, y'all would never knew that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody had never knew that. And that's, I'm pretty sure he would have done it on his own. But for me knowing this is something Glasses asked him over 10 years ago.
Right.
This is over 10 years ago. Glasses asked him that
Glasses
question.
Malone is your number one.
Yeah, I say Glasses, man. It's more of a, it's of course he got the flow. He got it. He's still, he's swift with it. But it's more of like, I think he's more of a hero. Like, as in, I could call him.
Okay.
There's something about me calling you. I can call Busta Rhymes.
Right.
He's gonna pick up. He's one of my top. You know what I mean? I call Fat Joe. He's gonna answer. Like, that's gonna answer. I can call Snoop. He's not gonna answer. But I'm just saying, I got people I can call. That's gonna answer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, it's like, I'm saying certain people is gonna answer. And it ain't nothing like somebody else answering. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about my line ain't changed. My wife be like, change your phone number. I be like, sometimes I do, but you gotta understand. It's a call when somebody call you and just be like, I just want to see how you doing. And it's like, damn, I'm all right, brother. And it's like, what if I change my number? I ain't gonna have
you
that.
ain't gonna
You know
get
what I'm
that
saying?
call.
You don't get those kind of calls. And it's like, for me to still call Busta Rhyme or Fat Joe, and they answer my calls, and it's like, I could call a nigga right in the corner from me.
Right.
Big name. He ain't gonna answer, but call another big name. I ain't gonna say it. And he ain't gonna answer, but I mean, these niggas on the East Coast, a whole nother, it's just we all have different morals. You know what I'm saying? We all have different standards in life. And it's just who you are. And when you're looking up to these people, you really don't look up to man, period. You take a little bit here from him, take a little bit here from him, take a little bit from him. And you just make your own with it. But one thing about these big names and these artists, remember they human too. They just like the regular, they normal. You know, that everybody go up, everybody go down.
Right.
You never know who's going through what. You know, we all bleed the same, and just they happen to be, 50 million people that know them, and they like them or, for who they are. But it's like, man, we all the same at the end of the day.
Bird, when did y'all know that y'all made it?
So call and check on your celebrity homies.
Yeah.
It might not be all right.
Call Bird. Check on Bird. Make sure Bird good.
I ain't no celebrity nigga. I ain't no celebrity.
Nah, you a celebrity nigga.
Nah, I ain't.
I am about to rock your world.
Babe, you know you can't handle all of this without your sword.
I swear this never happens.
I guess I'll just text Lancelot. He never has this problem.
No, I am King Arthur. I was worthy of Excalibur, and I'm worthy of sword vitality.
Now that is a sword fit for a king. But do you know how to use it? Become a better man with sword vitality.
Bird, when did y'all know y'all made it? Well, y'all was like, nigga, we made it.
Never.
Ain't
Never
happened
thought
yet.
like that. Never thought of it like that.
Never. Y'all standing on the stage next to Hove. You in the room with Dr. Dre. You didn't feel that way?
Dr. Dre yet, no. I met Dr. Dre at the school giveaway, at the school breaking ground. I met Dr. Dre, but I never met him in no music.
Okay.
No, never. You know what's fucked up? We used to have this one guy before Roddy got signed, and he used to tell us, he was fucking our heads up like, I got y'all a deal on the table. And he used to, shout out Mr. Aaron, he used to say, I'm gonna get y'all about 150,000 from them. Is that gonna be all right with y'all? Yeah, man. Yeah. Just, I'm big in the music business. One of those dudes. Mm-hmm. You know, like one of those jive turkeys. And what it did for us, what it did to us, it fucked our musicginity. Write it down. Our musicginity. You know, you have a virginity.
Right.
So this one I call a musicginity. You know what a musicginity is? It's when a big name tell you your time is now. You're about to cross over. You made it.
Right.
A motherfucker telling you that, and he's somebody, you gonna be like, what? I made it? Like, oh shit, I can't believe it. I'm about to be the next. Oh, I made it. And we had a person that told us that before. And I'm talking about.
Wait, who was the person?
That's what I said, Mr. Aaron.
Mr. Aaron.
He told us that, like, I'm about to get y'all about 150,000. That's cool with y'all? All right, look, y'all meet me here, come sign these papers. We gonna, then I'm gonna walk y'all in. You know, y'all know Todd Moskowitz? Oh yeah, so look, I got Todd on board, and you know, you go look up Todd Moskowitz, you see him taking, you know what I mean? You got the Young Thug, he got, he signed, what's his name? Gucci Mane, he got all these big names, Todd Moskowitz, so it's like, he throwing big names out there. I'm like, oh my, he about to put us with Todd. Oh my, look up his name and we just felt it, and it's like, it's your musicginity, like, you felt like you made it off of this man's word. And we took me and Roddy talking to each other on the phone, and just like we almost crying, like, man, we finally about to happen. Like, because everybody's think it happened overnight, but it was some shit going on with this. It was like that moment, and it was just, I don't give a fuck how much money we ever made and we ever did or whatever we ever got together. That was our musicginity that got taken from us that nobody can give back. I don't even know.
So did he get y'all a deal?
Fuck no. So I'm saying that to say, I'm saying to say our musicality was like taken from us. So our musicality, it was taken.
He stole that moment,
He
man.
stole that moment.
Too many pre-celebrations.
It was too many pre-celebrations. It was, and I'm talking about where I called my wife and was like, I overdid it. I called her. I was like, I'm at work. I'm like in the corner of my little Donbo world. I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah, man, I think this the time, baby. We made it. I think she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, I think just, you've been there for me, baby. You just, it was emotional. It was like, I felt it.
Right.
And it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines, but it was sad, man, because we went from that to...
Nigga, it was worse than a pen.
We went from that to in a back seat of a van. Was it a van? A Suburban in Miami, coasting. And Roddy signing... doing pubs in the back seat, and we like, yeah, and I got it on my phone, and I recording them, and he like, y'all ready? We like, yeah, he like.
Look, it was that. You skipped a moment too. It was that moment. Then it was after all the shit happened with OG. Put the boots to the ground and hustle. We got a meeting with
Rock Nation. Oh,
got a meeting with Rock Nation.
Yeah.
And
so were they trying to sign y'all as a label or management?
They're trying to
sign Roddy.
They were trying to. So they were trying to take Roddy?
No. I mean,
they gotta go get y'all. Okay.
This was our first meeting after the Mr. Aaron guy lied, or pumped us up.
Yeah.
So we met with them and fucking.
That was a pump up too, but nothing was big as Mr. Aaron. I'm saying, but even meeting with Rock Nation, because Rock Nation said after that meeting, he said what?
He said
shout out to what's his name?
Omar
said,
this ain't a meeting. This ain't a meeting to see if we gonna sign y'all. Not we signing
y'all.
We like, oh shit, we up. What's up?
We about to sign a Rock Nation.
Yo, shout out to Omar. Omar used to come to my gym.
Yeah.
He cool brother though, man. He gave us a lot of
meetings. Was something wrong with the deal?
No, it never was one.
It never was a deal?
Man, they signed G Perico.
Communication was off.
It was G Perico. They said it was G Perico or Roddy Ricch. They went with G Perico.
That was a mistake.
Shout out G. G doing his thing, man.
G
Good brothers, man.
Running it up right now.
Certain things happen for a reason, man. It wasn't meant for.
It wasn't meant for y'all.
It wasn't meant.
But we had moments like that kind of just took our excitement away.
So just
celebrating anything. So that's why we never.
So now back to getting to the money.
Right.
We in the car in Miami, about to sign a pub. In the car. Yeah, sign the pub. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one of our. Say we seen the M. Say we finally seen the M. Like it's that, and it's like.
What happened?
But we didn't care.
You didn't care? So you signed $1 million pub deal and y'all wasn't even tripping?
We didn't trip. We the feeling was like.
We just learned early on not to get excited about nothing. They took it
from okay.
Our music excitement was gone, man. It was
just like
it turned to. The thing was, the excitement turned to. I'd rather see you happy. I'd rather see you happy. I'd rather see you happy. And that's where I came from. So even with Rosie got signed on her birthday, the Interscope.
That's dope.
Like that was like some shit I was putting together on some mathematical, like, y'all gotta do this on her birthday. We gotta have a pay. Like the craziest shit ever. Who else was that? It was another moment like that.
You signed on the birthday?
Signed on their birthday. Like we did some crazy shit.
You signed
Chat's on his birthday. Chat's a little white boy. He's singing right now.
The producer.
Yeah, he was our producer
at the time.
He was a producer at the time. Now he's a singer. He's blowing up. Lil Presley, our little boy out of 1,000 Notes, T.O. But I signed him as a producer, and he was 17, and we waited so long because his parents had to be involved. But his dad was a lawyer, and it took all the way to his birthday. We said, fuck, we might as well wait for his birthday. So on his birthday, we celebrated with him. We like, here you go, motherfucker. And throw him a little bag, a little couple, 20,000. But on that note, anyways, that was our moments. Like,
right.
It wasn't about, it was $1 million here, we got $1 million, we seen $1 million. It was like, it was times where we have so much, we more than we ever had, and we just on the phone, me and him, like, so. It became like almost, how can I sit up, like, it was the remorse of thinking you don't belong here, man. Like, until that shit started disappearing. And then you're like, oh shit, it's leaving.
I like this shit.
It keep coming, money.
Did you always envision yourself making it though? And you always saw yourself speaking into existence, right?
Sure.
So I've heard
I think that's the
that
key to
people
making
who really do that and really see themselves there and really can envision themselves there, once they get there, that happens. It's not because you've been there the whole time. It ain't nothing new.
That's why I said
real manifestation. You should feel like that when you hit it,
right? Because
you've been living that the whole time.
Yep, nah, for sure. Hey, baby. I'm doing this interview.
It's married life. He's out too long. Start. Gotta check in. This the real rap check in.
Can't miss them calls, man.
Right. You all right?
Damn, that's crazy.
All right. Hey, can you hear me?
But maybe it was that for you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you already on. You still on.
I was telling them when I asked you to, can Roddy move in? What you say?
You already moved in.
All right, bye.
So Bird, so the one thing, so now y'all got all the money.
Never. Oh, hell no.
Well, no, okay, look, you got some money. You pulling yourself out the hood.
Right.
So now that's the one thing. Now when everybody see that shine on you, now everybody trying to get a piece of you. How'd you guys deal with that?
Fucking COVID. Everybody had money. It was the COVID era.
Man.
That was the best thing ever. I'm talking about you had motherfuckers like, do you need anything? You like, nigga, do I need? They're like, nigga, you don't see the new whip I got?
For sure.
He like, shit, you see my whip too? It was
for sure. It was like we was able to enjoy it for that moment for sure because everybody had money.
Everybody had their money through the government, whatever how they got it.
Right.
I don't know, but
I don't know.
Everybody in the hood with 10 gold chains on, $1,000 dice games. Nigga ain't never
my
spent
God.
$1,000. You like
$1,000 dice game.
Niggas is living different. Everybody
You
got
walk away from
cars.
a hood dice game with 50,000 in your pocket.
Man, look what COVID did to the hood, man. Listen, everybody got cars. Everybody wearing designer. Everybody traveling. But people ain't look back.
Do you think the COVID era slowed down the momentum on hip hop music?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I saw recently an interview with Juicy.
I wouldn't say it slowed it down, but it kind of just changed the whole dynamic of it. Because you had to think nobody was doing shows and stuff, so everything was turning into this metaverse world, and you know what I'm saying?
They're trying to figure it out.
Then shit opened back up. It's just like everybody just scrambling.
And the cool thing about it, we see more money than we ever seen during COVID.
Man, everybody did.
No, but we seen it like musically.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Musically.
I saw like a report that Juicy J said that hip hop is earnings and revenue is 40% down. Is that true?
Oh hell yeah! Right now, yeah.
And why do you think is that?
I mean, it's just timing, the change of times. Like hip hop not gonna be number one forever.
Hip hop ain't hip hop no more. Shit.
Yeah, and then they make it.
See, pop artists looking hip hop, Spanish artists looking hip hop. Is all over the place now.
Spreading out.
It's open. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just to one group. The look, you know what I'm saying? The
everybody
music.
look like hip hop.
Yeah.
You see the new Spanish kids, the
reggaeton?
Not reggaeton. I don't know the full name of it. They from Mexico. They from here, but they doing like the banda
Oh, banda.
The banda
Like
music.
Peso Pluma.
Peso Pluma.
Yeah, he big.
J.O.P. They got big ass Cuban tone, driving old school lowrider ball and looking like rappers. And numbers is looking triple as Drake's. Doing triple numbers in Drake. I'm saying on YouTube, shit like that. But it's like everybody get their time, you know?
Everybody
Everybody get their time, and that's one thing about it. Like, you can't always have the number one spot.
All right, Bird. I got a big question for you now. You're going to have to clear niggas checking in. What's up with that?
What's that?
Checking in.
Yeah, check in.
So when y'all go to Atlanta, are y'all checking in?
Yeah, sometimes. Gonna get my AK? Nah. So look,
So
Atlanta
yeah,
different. Certain places different. Cause look, we checked in. Nigga, tell them where we checked in at.
Manchester.
Manchester?
Yes. Checked in.
But I wouldn't see. But nah, you can't
say we checked in?
You can't say we checked in. We just had an OG that had connections in wherever we was at. He got us. You know, he like, man, y'all. You know, I'm gonna make sure y'all straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So basically, check in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they out there wilding.
Yeah.
Nigga, we was there.
They out
Listen,
there crippin'.
we was out there and we was in Amsterdam during a show at Post. We was on tour at Post on a New England tour.
Post Malone, right?
Post Malone. And we had little off shows. And one of them was in Rotterdam. And then one of our OGs out there in London, he was like, nah, that's the hood in Rotterdam. I'm gonna send one of my peoples to go with y'all. So we took one of his homies and they took us and we went. But it's just the love, like.
It was just everywhere we went, we had people.
We had connections.
people with us. You know what I'm saying? That
Just
know
to make
Niggas
sure.
be really checking in.
you have to. I mean, if you smart, yes. Yes.
So basically, when you check in, you saying, you taking somebody that's familiar in that territory,
Yes.
that's on your team.
A tour guide.
Yeah. So checking in is somewhat of a tour guide.
Checking
That's
in,
to
yeah.
steer you away from the danger.
Checking in is not bad, bro.
It's not
Ego
bad.
make it bad. 'Cause
Ego
everybody
make it
wanna be the
bad.
man, but it's like,
Right.
Now,
you not from a place. Why would you go there acting like you know what's going
Little
you
on?
have a
TJ.
check-in book. Like,
No, you know
when
what?
I'm in North Carolina,
Yeah.
I have to call.
No,
Or when I'm in,
no. If you're from the streets and you did business in North Carolina before,
You know the call.
you know who to call. And plus, they want to see you anyway because you made it. Most niggas want to see you because I remember y'all was broke and y'all was talking about this. And now that you made it, nigga, let me come celebrate with you, baby.
So look,
So it'd be more of, I just want to see the light with you. You my
so it's
boy.
connection. But do you gotta pay the dude?
No.
that's with you.
No.
See, now that's different.
It's-
That's different. No, I'm not.
No.
You're not charging me for your service.
no.
But
You go to New York, you don't.
but you like family now. So if you need a favor, hey, if I need a favor from you,
So it's like this. Even like how many times we went to Boston, back and forth. So we on Boston tour. My boy, like, we always chilling. They always pull up. They got our back. It's a show going on. Let me run point. I'm gonna make me some dollars on the back end.
Right.
Y'all come through. We
or
make
some
y'all
niggas
how
even
much y'all
bring
want.
business in.
That's business.
Okay.
It's a
I
pot,
got
it's
you.
okay, you can eat too.
You can eat too.
We ain't greedy.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's just Lil TJ right before he got shot. I don't know if y'all know Lil TJ from New York. Right before he got shot, me and him going at it in the studio at Paramount. We ain't going at it, but we talking because he's so like he young and he New York and I don't believe in that checking in shit. And I say you overlooking it. Look at it like this, and then I had to break it down to him, and he get it. He got it. And then a couple weeks later, he got shot the fuck up. You know what I mean? Thank God he made it. But it was the fact that he was so young and his mentality was, I don't feel like I don't have to check in with, you get what I'm saying? And it was like, for him to say that and for us to see a witness, a Pop Smoke, someone else, just
PNB Rock.
a PNB Rock, just different names, like, it's saddening to say everybody got the same story about those people, like that passed away. And it's like with PNB, shout out to PNB, I still got text messages with me and him. And it's like, man, I met a dude that did like security for him. He was like, man, I used to have to tell him this, that, this. And it's like, damn, I hate to hear that part of him being ignorant to the fact that you have to have security.
He wasn't supposed to be over there.
You get what I'm saying?
He wasn't supposed to be over there.
And it's like, but that dude, the thing is this, he go everywhere. He was at my house and watch. Them dudes was riding bikes on Venice Beach.
I mean, going to your house is different than going
in Watts. In Watts.
But he going to see you.
And he was in the projects.
He was like anybody knew him. He pulled up to the hood with us.
Put up to the hood.
Like, he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't the smartest thing, but that's just how he was. But it's like checking in can prevent a lot of shit because you never know who and what areas. Like, if he would have asked me, I'd have told him, don't never go over there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck if it's a pit stop, if it's quick, it's in and out. But but these is things some people gotta know, and that's why checking in is important so you can know. Because we'll be somewhere and probably don't know where the fuck we are thinking it's safe, and it's not.
Right. Man.
But we don't know. We not from here.
Go think about it. Every place we went on the East Coast on that tour, we said,
was janky.
Man, we was checking in with people. You don't remember that?
Yeah, we had people.
We had people that was connecting us.
Bro, we was at the jankiest hole in the wall places, bro.
Man, that it could have went down, like in Connecticut.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we was at
hood in Connecticut.
We wasn't good if we wasn't with these people.
Man,
it was like,
is that Dominican? What was it? Dominicans?
that was Boston.
No, that was Connecticut.
Connecticut. No, we had the black dudes at our back in Connecticut.
No, but I'm saying it's a hood in Connecticut. We was at a hotel, and the dudes on
the that's Rhode Island.
That's Rhode Island.
That was the worst. The worst. Like, man, you think of Rhode Island, like
we on the elevator, me and
it was Rhode Island, and we didn't have a connection out there.
Nope,
we had no connect.
Big E like 6+ bro. Two
Security.
It's a little Dominican dude arguing with his girl, and she like be quiet, like people know you. Like, I don't give a fuck about these niggas. And I look, the dude ain't that big, bro. And I'm like, Big E looked at me, I looked at Big E. I'm like, I said, man, he got a Big E.
Yeah, for sure.
This is he wants some attention.
Yeah, he's strapped.
Then we told somebody else, like, bro, you know they got the largest gang out there?
We did, and then at a show,
so just
even
imagine,
at the show, it was attention. You don't see that?
Yeah.
We had to get on the show and right after get on the bar and walk around the bar, and they was just like wolves, and we thought it was sweet out here, like not seeing it,
right,
but it just we don't know. And I was like, oh yeah, we got to make calls everywhere else we go from here. So if we went anywhere else, we was making that call, and it was like when we didn't make that call, it was kind of funny.
Right,
it went left. Cause it's a moment, it's what I call it, life of Seinfeld. Sometimes I call my life of Seinfeld. You think it's going perfect, something always throw it off, man.
What do you think about what's going on in LA now? Everybody getting robbed. That shit crazy. I heard the police you don't even go to jail. You go to jail for a second and then they just let you out. That shit wild right now.
They changed some laws.
Oh.
But I mean, shit.
So when y'all traveling out here, how y'all traveling out here? Because everybody know y'all.
They even robbed Dion and the kids at UCLA.
I heard about that. They lockers, right?
Yeah. Everybody getting beat.
Yeah, that was a good link. It's crazy.
Just get robbed every day, B. You back.
Yeah. You'll be all right.
Nah, but shit, it's
how's it like moving out here in LA?
It's a part of it. I mean, we know how to move. We know the streets.
Culture,
we know.
right? I've been worrying about Donbo a lot, but Donbo's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
I'm all right.
You want to,
I mean, I ain't the toughest nigga. Rowdy, I know certain situations. I'm tucking my shit. I ain't gonna bring no unwanted attention or nothing like that. Like,
have y'all ever been in a situation where someone snatched one of y'all people chain or something like that? Y'all had to go get that back or you had anything like that?
Thank God.
Because they check in, except in Rhode Island, but now they know.
But Rhode Island.
No names being said. When our good friend of ours got his chain snatched on Venice Beach, he didn't know it was a gang there.
Yeah, it's a gang there.
Yeah, and he got his chain snatched. And,
Show lines?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's who got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Nah, but Bird, figured it out in connections and made a call and got his jury back. But just part of not knowing, just thinking California is sunny California.
But not just that was, and then that was, but I got a good relationship out of that with the guys over there, a few guys. But even that alone, like you get in the mix of people's business, that's a no too out here. Like I can't save everybody. You know what I'm saying? If we could do it again, I'll do it again. That's a good dude that I got his jury back. He's a good guy, but you just don't get in people's business sometimes when it comes to certain things because you putting yourself at risk. And the cold thing about it, that day we was back to the pub. We was picking up a pub check, and I'm jumping in the back of a Camry going to go get some jewelry in a nigga hood while they waiting for me. Thugged all out. I'm by myself. Like the way we had to drive up and do the exchange. I was like, I just left the office about to get this big ass check, helping somebody that I don't even grow up with, and just because I'm a good guy,
right? I
could lose my life, and it'd be like you lost your life, and you was about to see all this money, and
right.
You're going to go help somebody with, but it's you live and you learn, and but for the future, just be careful, hire security, and be on your shit. But even with security, if they want you, they want you. If they want you, they want you, man. That's the thing too, and anybody can get it, And just be aware. And my thing is just give me action, because it can happen to anybody.
Man, it happened to me. I was helping a guy shoot a documentary, like an interview in Compton, and then this guy came with a golf cart. I think his name was Gator. And asking questions, it was like, who we are, what we doing here. And he knew because he was playing loud music, making it seem like, okay, it's copyright music. We cannot use anything that, until he leaves. And he just kept circling until he left us alone.
It's funny. I know who he talking about. Hey, I'm like this, Gator. You don't know Gator? And I thought about it. I said, I know who he talking about. This nigga really called himself Gator. Hey, he got the low riders. Yeah, he said a golf cart. I'm like, a golf cart? That's that nigga. But hey, good guy, man. Right?
Do I have to bleep his name out of this interview?
It's being funny. No, but it was just, it's funny because I really know who you talking. Like, if you look at Compton, it's nobody else named that. I know what you're talking about. I swear I know you're talking about the guy. Then when you said a golf cart, like, he's all right, golf cart. I thought, that'll be Gator. That'll be Gator. Nigga don't play with Gator. He say, snatch my check when you take your chain?
No. I'm a cameraman. I was interviewing a person, the director, but the director took hold of talking to him. But he was just like asking us questions, like, how do we get permission?
He was good. Yeah,
we just making sure.
I'm making sure that was
I also almost got killed in East LA when I first moved out here.
Yeah.
But I think I already told that story. That people don't need to hear that again. Just driving up and down the street looking for this fucking job doing background work, and some dudes like opened my door and like asked me what the fuck was going on, and basically told me to get the fuck out of there. But
one too many times.
Yeah, and I stopped at like 2 places, and I was I can't see it. I don't know what the fuck, but I don't know why the fuck they would shoot in this neighborhood. That was a ridiculous idea.
No. The cool thing about
they don't know that.
They've been shooting over there for 30 plus, 50 years. That always been the site. That's one thing about East LA.
We check all our locations. Send the locations y'all thinking about shooting video. Nah.
We gonna pull up.
They you anywhere. They don't fucking know.
Yeah, they don't know. It's time we had shot videos. We turned them down. Said Roddy can't go over there. It was like, why? Roddy can't go over there. I swear they'd be like, well, Bird said he can't go over there. Fuck that. We already know what's gonna happen. Like, even if this gonna happen, it's gonna come out. It ain't gonna be good way. It ain't gonna come out. Nobody gonna be on top. People in jail, or be shots fired. Everything ain't all good. And that's one thing we did.
Close the door.
Yeah. What we did was prepare ourselves.
Right.
One thing about this business, we was taught, you gotta be aware, of what's going on. at all times. For sure. So once we got on, we knew we was like, you know.
We first got to check some. Our first instincts were survival.
Survival.
Finna come with so much.
Who's the next one coming up off your label that you think? Who do you see? Who do you see the light on?
What? Rosemary got all the light. She got the blessings of Roddy with her next single coming out next week. That label going crazy with the promotions. And it's the fourth quarter. So just giving them a taste of the fourth, then going into the first quarter with it. It just.
You said she's Spanish English?
Yeah, she's Spanish English. But
she got a whole Spanish tape coming too.
So
she the next one up off Birdvision.
Yeah, she's the next. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Speaking of that, I know this might be even harder for you because it was even hard for you to name the top 5 male rappers of all time. But the internet in our other posts is always like, why does nobody name any females in the top 5? That's an obvious question.
Yeah, because probably was a female that said that. Nah.
But let's go top 5 female rappers of our all time. Number 1?
I say Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo.
Ooh. Don't try to play me out.
Yeah, no,
can't play with my Yo-Yo.
This seems easier than the males.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
So Queen Latifah,
Yo-Yo. I say Yo-Yo number 1. Queen Latifah number 2. We'll go with MC Light. Number 3. MC Light. There's Salt and Pepper. 4.
Salt and Pepper or just one?
They're team. Salt and Pepper. And then would you go with 5? I think I go with I go Nicki Minaj.
You gotta give it to Nicki Minaj.
So no first female rapper ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Missy Elliott not on the list.
She not?
No Missy.
You didn't put her on your top
Missy.
5.
No, but I'm saying I ain't got to. But you said my top 5. I fuck with Missy, but I don't know. I guess I swap her out for. I don't know. Georgie Porgy was. I like that. with MC Light, so it was like they had songs that touched me.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I fuck with them. I love the females.
We got your 5.
Okay.
We love the females, man. We nothing without you. Like,
All right, third category. Top 5 white rappers of all time.
They don't exist. They don't exist.
Crazy. Third base.
Third base.
Vanilla Ice for sure.
He said Vanilla Ice. That can't be right.
Say Vanilla Ice.
He said that can't be. Maybe most influential white guy to break the. He was a breakthrough artist.
Vanilla Ice song is gonna be around 1,000 more years.
That's right.
Shit, you see, Tiger just remade it.
That's what I'm saying.
Tiger just remade what? Ice Baby?
Ice Baby.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm going to go look for that.
Ice.
How'd it turn out?
I don't know. I called YG about it. I said, YG. He laughed. But, you know, not laughing that way, just like, shit, that nigga grinding. They said boo. You see that song?
Ice Brazy or something?
Ice Brazy. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Vanilla Ice still not gonna get paid.
I shook.
I just saw. Yeah, there you go. I just saw a thing about
Bird,
Suge.
have you ever met Suge?
Yep.
How was that interaction?
I met him when I was a kid, and I met him when I was older.
The older version.
Just he drunk. It was just like so shitty.
Oh, okay.
Numb, drunk. Him and Cat Williams looking like fucking. It was just that was they Hollywood scenes.
See, I remember Suge in a way like I'm about to get in the club and about 50 niggas just run right by me, go straight into the club. And
it's Debo, everything, yeah.
Yeah, and everything just changed then.
You know, energy shift.
Yeah, the whole energy. It was like, this might not be it tonight.
So I don't know. You know, Suge got his own podcast.
Oh, he do?
I was just gonna mention something about that shit.
Yeah, so Suge got his own podcast. The worst shit I ever heard. You ready? No, I'm saying not the worst shit I heard.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm talking about where Whack 100 said Suge had to call him to bury his mother. And he said, you know, I put it in my company name, like you know, I did that for him. Like, you know, I ain't taking pride of that. I mean, that's what it is, you know. He asked me to, you know, look out for him. And I said, so what you got on it? And he was like, you know, I ain't got nothing. And he was just like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna take care of that. And it's just like, it fucked me up because I just buried my mom, and it was like, her wish was, don't ever have a car wash. Don't put me on no car wash. Don't do this. Like, she had her demands. Like, hey, y'all better whatever. I don't know how much money you got. I don't know what you got going. You better not make it look like, you get what I'm saying. You know how black folks is. We be flossing till the day we die. So she was just on some like, better not have no car wash. You better not be, nigga, I brought you in this world. I felt, I brought you in this world, nigga, you take me out. Because that's the way it goes. Like, you know, your mother want to die before you.
Absolutely.
She don't want to see, you know what I'm saying? So it was like for me being a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's what I was saying in the car. I was just going through my emotions. It was just like, she you know, if I don't see another dollar, if I never get you know what I'm saying? If I never get anything in life, God take it all from me and never have anything. I did what my mama wanted me to do. Like, damn, you know, and I did that on business. Like, I didn't ask not a nigga for a dime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had to ask nobody for nothing. And it was just, and it was big. You know what I'm saying? She went out big. It was nice, everything. What the funeral man say?
She had one of the largest funerals she's seen in a while.
And no, but what else he said? How niggas paid that bill? He like, with no complaints. Like,
Oh, yeah.
every dollar he is model. How much?
Whatever they needed.
Whatever they needed. How much he cost? How much that cost? Here you go. And he was just like, man, y'all ain't complain. Like, he was just like, I never seen people like this. Man, he wanted to hang. Matter of fact, he ended up hanging out with us and wrecking his motorcycle, being drunk later on that night. But he was like really excited, as in, man, y'all some good dudes, man. Like, I know she proud of y'all, man. This, that. It was just like,
That's dope.
it was just like, damn. It goes back to Suge was having over hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
And 20 plus years later, you had to ask someone to bury your mother.
Wow.
That's the worst. Like as a man, I'm knowing that has to be the worst feeling. As a man, like, I had to ask another man for funding to bury my mom, knowing she seen me with hundreds of millions. And if, as a black man, if you don't look at that as in, if we don't get smart, even at those times, like, you have to put away money. You have to.
Shit, put away money and pre-plan? Shit. That's one thing we don't do.
But it's like this. At the end of the day, we got an IRA. We got a, you get what I'm saying? They can't be out here that broke. It's just certain things, like just morals of life. Like, before I just, please, $7, sir. Never. Like, no. It's like, you can't have, for me in my mind, well, this is what I think. For me to see a couple million, whatever, how many millions I see, I could never go back and ask a nigga for nothing. I'll be to me, it's just me, like, either I'm gonna starve or I'm gonna wait for it to come again. I'm gonna sell some shit I got. You know what I'm saying? It's $250,000 on my wrist. And it's like, I'm gonna sell something. Something gonna sell. Because at the end of the day, as in men, you could be the biggest gangster. You could be the whatever you are in life, man. For that man had to ask that other man to bury his mother, that just fucked me up big time. Like, and it didn't fuck me up when he asked, and it fucked me up because I thought about it driving, like, damn, listening to a song. Because Roddy just did a record and he gave my mama a shout out. And it was just like, it was real emotional, like, damn. You know, she loved Roddy. You know what I mean? Roddy even stayed with my mom on her floor. Roddy didn't even used to eat sandwiches, so my mama used to make him cheese toast sandwiches. And he used to be like, I don't eat that. And she gave him one day, and he was like, can I get another cheese toast sandwich? So he loved these cheese toast sandwiches she'd make for him. And, you know, they had their relationship. And she treated him like a star before he even sold a record. You know what I'm saying?
He was just telling me a story. He said she had a dream that he was going to get 6 Grammys or 6 nominations. And that same year, he got 6 nominations.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was just telling me that.
Yeah, she's always talking to him about something. She's like, do I get my dress ready? I'm for the Grammys. I'm like, oh, Mama Sam, we ain't made it yet, Mama. We ain't made it. But like she said, like everybody used to look at us like we made it. And to us, man, we didn't feel it. Like, as in, it ain't that we felt it. It's our surroundings, man. You got to put yourself in those surroundings when you making it, because in our position as in black men from the hood, when you make it, they say leave the hood. It's true, you should leave the hood. Because if you leave the hood, you gotta make it surpass all that where you can come back. And the only time you come back is to give.
Right.
When you can. But you're around the elite where they acknowledge that you're successful and you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, that keep it real shit is out the window with me. It's like, I know it's too late, but my advice for the next person, when you make it, it ain't that make it, then leave. It's make it and continue to grow where you can come back and give. But just make it where they more of celebrating you than tearing you down. You get what I'm saying? Some people need to hear that. You need to be celebrated more than just hated, man.
Is that why you started the Bird Nest Foundation?
Oh, yeah.
What's all that
We
about?
had to do that, man. We giving too much money every year to Christmases and just too much going on.
Nah, he just naturally giving people. That's how our mama raises.
Basically, yeah.
So what's the push behind it though? Like, what's the goal? What's the just raising money,
offering
giving
resources
shit back
in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
that was dope.
I mean, regardless of what we're gonna get back, so it's like might as well do it the right way and do it big. So every year, just since what, 4-5 years ago, shit, we've been doing the toys giveaway.
No matter how fucked up we ain't got the money, we gonna make sure we go get the money.
And we spend it. We just so new. We was spending our own. Like, bro, we going to spending thousands of dollars on toys.
yeah.
Man, we going in.
We ain't knowing you got
black owners, right?
You can raise the money.
Tell them, man, we go to black owners
Black
and
Star
Carson.
Collective toy store. It was like in Carson Mall. They moved somewhere else. We go every year, buy whatever toys they got.
5,000, 10,000.
Buy 'em, you know, black toy store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just giving back. Like, you know, every way we can.
That's dope.
Like, you know, that matter. We do that. We're trying to start a financial literacy class. Cause shit, just teaching everybody the shit we learned. You know, from fucking investments,
secrets.
You know, bank account, credit cards. Shit, our first tour to Post Malone, we came back. Shit, we gave everybody we opened everybody up in our family, like immediate family, a bank account and opened them up a security credit card. You know what I'm saying? Like just different shit. We just trying, bro.
Taxes.
Trying.
Yeah, just trying to help people around us. Cause
That's dope.
when you get money, it ain't fun with just one person.
Yeah, because then you got to give it to everybody else.
Shit, every Thursday in our neighborhood park, us with our older homegirls, Lucy, they got the West Coast Line football, a little non-profit, and then with our foundation, we give free meals every Thursday.
Yeah.
Don't miss a Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Start at 9 a.m.
Yeah, go get your
Just
free
did
meal.
a pumpkin patch for
Selling
the
in West
kids.
Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Just stuff back in the neighborhood.
Our first
just
pumpkin
giving back.
patch.
Like, you can't give back directly to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like people we know can't just money and shit, but you know we can show up.
Yeah.
Holidays and whatever little programs we can start and help.
That's dope.
Shit, giving people money ain't gonna do nothing but just create a need. The motherfucker gonna come ask you, man.
Speaking of that Post Malone tour, how was that behind the scenes? Cause he
Man, we did 2.
He probably the coolest person I ever met.
he like really drink like that, like a lot, like he real.
Yeah.
partier? Like, what's the parties like back?
You know what?
Say
Right.
you're a partier.
No?
Nah, it was sometimes you just know that
Sometimes,
would
but
be
it's
here.
not every day. I mean, just shit, having a successful show and just celebrating those people.
Yeah.
Playing bear pong and shit.
So it was a worldwide tour, right? I seen you guys in Australia one time.
Yeah, that was in 2019. And then we just did one, we wrapped up one with them in 2020, 22.
That was in the States.
That was in the States. We did a North American tour.
Okay.
That was, it was last year. Yeah.
What's the biggest crowd he drew? Or what's the biggest place you guys played?
Shit, it was all stadiums. I don't know. That shit was crazy. All that shit was big. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How did
Dallas
that?
Stadium?
It was overseas. I don't know them stadiums. Only one I remember is like the O2 Arena.
How did it feel when y'all
nights
in
straight.
another country and they know all the words to the records?
Yeah, that was crazy.
No, that was wild when I seen it.
Yeah, when you saw it, we saw it.
That,
you
you know
saw
what? That probably was our moment.
Yeah,
that was our
that was a
moment.
moment.
Crazy
yeah.
to
That
me.
was
That was a
moment.
moment. Yeah.
Like we knew we had a following
London.
over there and it was crazy, but like to the degree we didn't know.
They knew every word.
The damn show sold out
40 minutes.
like 20. In 20 minutes before he can
And they was
before he
thinking,
can post it and announce it.
Yep. And then they was
The show
thinking,
sold out before he announced it.
and they was, and
He woke up like I gotta post it. He was like, it's already sold out.
and then they was trying to say he was too small for that tour. He was too small for that
venue.
audience, that venue. So it was like we really could have did the venue 2 nights straight.
Wow.
Sold out.
Sold that shit out in 20 minutes, and we didn't even get a chance to announce it. We talking about we woke up like, yeah, we gotta post and announce that you doing the show. And we looked online and shit was sold out.
Okay.
That shit was crazy for sure. That was a moment.
Crazy. That was a moment. Yeah, that was crazy. And we had the London Crips with us. London Crips.
That's
It
funny.
was cripping, like tripping.
Crazy as shit.
Are they like
That's the
harder
thing.
Crips because they gotta really prove their Crips because they're British? So it's like they gotta
can
go
be a
harder.
Crip
Where they give you an East Coast vibe. They give you like the New York Crips, but they don't have to prove themselves. It's something about when black meet black. It's like no matter how your accent is, we it's something about it. We're gonna connect somewhere in our DNA. We're gonna connect, and we're not gonna be extra out, and we're gonna just. It is what it is. Like, cause they was cripping, but it was more of he'll remind you of somebody back in the hood crip like this. So it'll be like it wasn't the extra to overdo it. It was like he remind me of da da da. He remind me of, and it was just. And they chilling, and it was, he cussed, don't come over here, cuss, look, we just, and it was like, that's how niggas really be. So it was normal, but it was like, they really, like, the culture, man, we
Is it like that with
everywhere.
white people?
They really cripping in London.
With other white people? When
Yeah,
we meet?
from other countries?
No. other country white people, I don't think. I don't know. Are they just? I feel like white people are like American white people. When people
Bird,
refer
have
to
you-
white people, you know what I mean? It's like American white people. If you say Italian, people are like, oh yeah, but they're Italian. Or like yeah but they're English or Swedish.
Bird. So what I was gonna say, who's the one person that you wanted to meet that you haven't met yet? On some business, on some music, on some whatever. Who's that?
I met everybody. That's crazy.
You met Hove?
Met Hove a couple times.
How
Met
was that?
Hov.
How was that interaction?
Met Hove, said what's up. Grammys, Roddy Dowdle's nominations, lost all of them. Saw Hove, went up to Hove, something respectful. Talked to Roddy, let him know. Nigga, I was nominated in Brooklyn, like, nigga, 7 times, so I never came to this shit again. I'm only here, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
he's a regular conversation, but he who he is. Like, he's Hove. His presence is felt, you know, but at the end of the day, they men. And he didn't let me down, like, you know. And then I fuck with his crew. You know what I'm saying? Emery, one of my boys, Law, taught me a lot. That's one of his boys. that's one of my boys I could call. Like, I know we're gonna do business in the future, if that makes sense. Like, me and Hov, it's like, that's something like, that's on his way. Like, that's on his way, we're gonna do business together somehow, some way. Like, and I'm not rushing it. And then it's like, I guess with Dre, I met Dre with the school shit, and it was just more of a handshake and take a picture. But it's like, I got some business ideas, I guess I got for Dre. Some business ideas, because Dre care about the West culture. He's more of he's a real West head. So it's like, what y'all doing out here in the West? He remind me of like a OG gangster, like, what y'all doing on the West? Who coming next? Who? And you hear about him checking in, trying to see who's next. So he care about the coast. You know what I mean? He be coast guarding. So I know, like, he wouldn't, like, we had to sit down someday and figure something out. And who else? I mean,
what about Birdman?
Sat with Birdman. That's crazy. Talked to him a few times, sat with him, and, you know, I was more comfortable with him than anybody else, I believe, because he like to talk about his whole life story almost. Like, he go back into, like, talking about back in the days. And sometimes you want to hear how he did it. And it's like, all I care about is when he was coming to his B. He keep talking about this B. And he was like, yeah, you know, do this shit and get your billion, man. And, you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, you about to see $1 billion. He like, that's what we do it for. And, you know what I'm saying? And this is a few years ago before, you know, it happened. But I'm pretty sure he saw it now. And that shit was just coming. Then I seen him again, and it was coming. I was like, I wanted to ask him, like, shit, did it come yet? But it was cool. But his people, like, I'm cool real good with his people in Miami. Like, if I go to Miami, I'm chilling with his boys. His son, met his son a few times. So, I mean, name them. I mean,
his son,
Wayne my age.
Or
nah,
which son?
His real son, Lil Brian Jr. But like Lil Wayne, no. Like Lil Wayne, because we the same age. And I don't feel so much of a business aspect there, like with a Lil Wayne. Like, I don't feel business with him. I just feel like, you know, by us around the same age, it's just, you do your thing, I'm doing my thing. Gotti, we cool. Gotti was interested in the twins. I let him hear the twins. He was like, shit, called me right back, like, so they this, and he had a lot of questions. But he was interested. I don't know what happened right there. Gotti, get at me.
What about Drake?
Drake, I met Drake. Drake cool. Yeah, Drake cool. I shook his hand coming in, shook his hand, and then I was leaving. I said, nigga, I already shook your hand. And I was leaving again. I didn't want to shake it again. I was like, nigga, not like that, because we was leaving. There was no bad blood. It was funny that I kept it in my head. But he was like, you know, just, he's overly like making sure he's a real good dude, man. He's a good kid, man. I say good kid because he's younger than me. Business minded, got his team, his structure. You know, they good people, man. Like if we see them, the thing is this, in this business, you have to do business to keep going. One thing about this business you don't hear about people who, if you hear somebody that's doing bad business, they're not gonna last. Right. Whether you believe it or not, if they're a bad person, they're not gonna last. They in and out. The media, the way of life, I mean, the energy you give, you will get it back in return. So if you're just a fucked up person, you're not going that far in life.
So then all the rumors about P. Diddy got to be false. He can't be a fucked up person.
He can't
he's
be a
made
fucked
it a
up
long way.
And it was sad about that is I met him a few times, and it's like he's passionate about his music. I don't know if that means anything. So it's like I'm at Khaled House. Damn, I'm flossing. So I'm at DJ Khaled House. Khaled, I think it was doing an album release or something going on, and Diddy there, and I say, Diddy, Khaled, that man right now, something I said and he felt a little jealous. He said, no, he got it from me. He got it from me. Like, he still got the hunger for the music, like, as in, it's still in him, not on him. Like, he's really the culture. Like, I believe your personal life is your personal life. That's what people forget in this world. Whatever you're doing in your personal life, when you shut that door, you invite people in, listen, it's gonna come out someday, whatever. But if you're not worried about that personal life and whatever they got going on, but them as a person, you're gonna continue to respect who they are, as in, I can't care what you do with your body. Nigga, that's your body. That's your mind. Like, that's your life. I don't hang with you every day. I don't even go to your house. I don't even come by you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know you like that. But I do know my mom, she said, she was like, you don't know P. Diddy? I said, Mom, I do. And I called him. And he texts back. And she saw it and she, like, what the fuck, you know P. Diddy? I was like, yeah. And I was telling him about that. He was like, and we kept trying to call me so she could see him. But shout out Fat Joe. Fat Joe called her and let her talk to him. But Diddy almost did the same too with Diddy. But no, it's no, I'm saying, like, it's no relationship like, oh, I can just call him and this, but I can call Diddy and he might answer on a text and he might not, but he know of me. And I think I needed some help on Revoke. I was trying to get a song over there to Revoke. One of the artists, he was trying to put me with somebody, but it didn't work. But I mean, I don't know. Like, what you mean by Diddy? Like, is he a bad person?
No. You went to the whole bedroom thing. I was talking more about the murderous.
Oh, the murderous side of it. No, I didn't go to the bedroom thing. I just said because they said a lot of allegations with that situation. But even with the murderous side, like,
they
I haven't heard anything
he
about
put
that
the hit
either.
out to kill Tupac.
Yeah, like I didn't hear that.
Put all that shit out.
No, but I'm saying I didn't hear that he did that.
Oh, like in real life.
Like I never heard
like,
somebody say he did that. Like, if that makes sense.
Nah,
like, everybody say he said that, and then, like, even with the Keefy D.
Oh yeah.
Keefy D, like, man, throw me a bone, man. Throw me a you know what I'm saying? You brother love, show some love. Like, it's like a joke on the internet with him saying that. And it's like funny, like, throw me a bone, and they got Diddy talking like, what you talking about? And he like, throw me a bone, man. Throw me a, you know, you brother love, show some love. You know, I was getting 5 birds a month, man, and I got with you, man, and everything was bad. But it's like, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. This world is crazy.
The internet is not real.
Right. What would you tell probably our last question of the night is, like, what would you tell a young person starting a label? What was the best advice that you could give them?
If you're not serious, don't do it. Be prepared to spend a lot of money and go through a lot of hardships before you see the gold at the end of the road. Everybody think that shit easy and want to jump into something and do it and it's going to work out and then be mad. And they ain't really want to do it for real. So I would tell them what you would tell them.
I say, do it for life. Just think about waking up with a goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what if God said that would never happen for you? What if that goal is in your head as a goal, even your dreams? But God say, it's never gonna happen for you. So are you still gonna chase it? Are you gonna give up? Because even if you think it's God, it could be the devil telling you that. You know what I'm saying? So what is it? Are you gonna give up? Are you gonna keep going? Is it gonna happen 2 weeks from now, 2 years, or 20 years? Where you at in your mind? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Are you willing to thug it out? Are you willing to say, this is my life. I don't have no other choice. This is my all. Even if it's from fucking taking the trash out. Like, it's all I got. This is, I'm all in. I don't want nothing else. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you would tell the young entrepreneur, like, if you ain't all in, then don't get in.
Yeah, don't get in. Don't get in there for a quick buck. That's out. You gotta basically give your all to this. This is it. It's no yin yang. It's no gray area. Is that right? It's black and white.
Right.
It's no gray area. It's this or that. Which one? You want to be in the gray area? Go back to going about a desk until you figure it out. Because it ain't nothing wrong with a job. That's what people don't realize. Like, a 9 to 5 is a reason. A 9 to 5 is a thinking process. Like, you go there, you look around, you learn, you find a way to make money while you're making money. You know what I'm saying? That's like sometimes can help you to making other money. Maybe this is not for you, or that might be for you. Because most things you think is for you, it don't be for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a rapper one day. Now I'm behind the scenes, and it's like, I don't even want to be on no camera. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to be on camera. I don't mind if I, my boy, show some love. But
we appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming through, Bird.
Yeah, man.
We love you for that.
It's just
keep making money, nigga.
Yeah, man, we gonna keep making them EBTs. EBTs and DVDs, baby.
Oh, hey, actually, one thing real quick that we can talk about. Now that you say EBTs, and I was like, hey, this should be like a... But there is like a new EBT fucking situation going on. Let me look this up real quick. Oh, yeah. And I say EBT just to be funny. But it's like now some people started like that fucking thing for hip-hop and old hip-hop artists who didn't get theirs. And now Scarface and Rakim are getting $500,000 in health insurance.
Yes, I saw that.
$500,000 each.
I love it.
And every year it's going to be like a couple more.
Bill also donating the L Cool J.
Yeah.
Rock the Bills.
I think, and
they donating also towards that foundation.
Let me see. Oh, it's Nas, dope. Steve Stout, Ben Horowitz, Felicia Horowitz have come together with the dual purpose to celebrate the legends of hip-hop and extend a helping hand. They've teamed up to establish the groundbreaking Hip Hop Grandmaster Awards, a momentous event poised to shine a spotlight on the incredible careers of Rakim and Scarface, as revealed on the Paid in Full Foundation's official website. Stout revealed that foundation will give $500,000 as well as health care to hip-hop contributors who didn't get what they deserved. So it'll be an annual...
I never knew Rakim was sick.
It'll be an annual event.
He looks sick. I mean,
he looked sick in that picture for sure. Now, what's the name? I know he had kidney issues.
Yeah.
He had kidney issues, Scarface, but I never knew Rakim had an issue.
Is that why I don't think that's why they're doing it, because he has an issue. They're doing it because they're paying back dues of like these dudes that went broke, no? Yeah. Of like hip hop artists
Scarface
who get these
broke?
big
How
ass
is that possible?
checks.
How is that?
He had major hits. He did Def Jam South.
And
he ran Def Jam South.
You tell me how much money he made then. He'd sell how many records?
Scarface had to sell a bunch of records.
Listen, man. You're talking about back in the days.
You got to think about how the business was back then.
Come on. Way difference now. You make way more money.
Y'all gonna know before me for sure.
How the structures was like people. That's why everybody cocky right now. They making more money than. That's why they don't respect older guys unless they still making dollars and their name still talking.
You gotta understand, man. These dudes getting
everybody respect
what you get on a contract for one show. Man, what we signed for, we was getting that every show. Imagine that. Imagine that. You get what I'm saying? You signed for how much? How much we signed for?
What, 3, 4, 5?
225, 255.
Now you getting at a show?
They was getting at a show.
Wait a minute.
I'm saying niggas was, but I mean, I go it up and down, but that's what I'm saying.
Do y'all, what about the, God, I always forget her name.
I still have that check in here.
What's that? What's
check?
Oh, you got the check with you?
Still got that check with me, man.
You didn't cash the check?
Yeah, right. It's cash. I have my mortgage. So my mortgage is due.
Wait, what's the little white singer? The real famous one?
Eminem?
No, singer.
Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift. Y'all respect what she did?
Hell yeah.
What?
She changed the game with her.
She played the
She
game.
made a player move.
They're trying to put some rules on that shit now.
She played the game.
Fuck
yeah.
they do.
Yeah, but they fucked her at first.
What she do?
You gotta
She
get.
went back and re-sang all her songs
They
so
sold
she
her-
controlled the masters.
What's her name? Sold her catalog, so she re-recorded.
The agent,
Scooter.
right?
Yeah.
Scooter sold
Scooter,
it.
bro.
So she re-recorded all her old music, so she can have the new masters.
That's what she did. Changed the
So
whole
she
entire game.
and upload them, and you get what I'm saying, and get her bread for it. But he still won because you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, he made this.
So whoever he sold it to
600.
basically lost in the end.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So he won. And
How
she
do you
won.
know which one you're listening to?
I'm pretty sure it's different. But didn't she drop that album that came in different like it built out a clock.
I think even when you go to
It came in
Spotify,
different,
you can tell it's different.
Different what's the names? The little old school shits.
That's the check bird.
Damn, what the fuck is them things?
Last time that I checked.
The little disc, remember the old black ones? You gotta put on the little music player?
Vinyl?
Vinyl. Yeah. She dropped an album that came in like 4 different vinyls.
Oh wow.
She did some crazy shit. She definitely milked the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the game is gonna, because I read a report that they're gonna try to
They're gonna
put
switch
rules.
it up. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean,
They have to.
You know how it goes.
There's always gonna be one that get away with it.
That's what happened with Oprah. Oprah had her own syndicated shit or all that shit, and then they put mad rules on it. No one will ever get an Oprah deal again.
Once you know, once people know how to maneuver the business, they gotta go back to the drawing board, man.
Isn't it true after 20 years of being on the label, all the masters are reverted back to you anyway?
I don't know if it's 20. It's less than that now. Shout out to what's that? Our boy Collision, the Black Collision.
Black Coalition.
One of our boys run the man. They had some shit going on in California. The rules. It's
They
a
changed a
law.
lot of shit. Gavin Newsom just passed a lot of shit too.
It was a law, man, where
Trying to get the money back to the
if
funds.
you was signed, it was sad. It was like some real slavery shit. Like if you signed, but them brothers is holding it down. What they call the Black Coalition. Our brother Black Music Coalition. Our brother Tubby. They all they hold it down, man.
Don't get it laminated, man.
They just laminated. So you
That's
gotta-
your first check for your record label?
Yep.
That's player.
It's
Right.
Chick Stub.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Chick Stub, man.
Okay. 155?
Hey man, I ain't gonna change the numbers, man.
Hey, these the old numbers. You get this a show now. Who cares? Wow, that's player though. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So you walk around with this shit on your chest. Proud of this shit.
Hell yeah, man. Just something, we just end of the day, take a lot from me, man, but I know where we came from.
That's what's up, man.
We get the date. What's that? I came.
You need to get him a chain made. He can just fold it up and put it in there like a little locket.
Not me. I'm a hoarder. And then we tell them some of the ridiculous shit we bought. Tell them what we bought.
Yeah, what was your first buy?
No,
When
like
you got
shit that we bought, crazy shit. I'm saying I bought an autograph. Tupac.
Oh, you bought a Tupac poem.
Which autograph Tupac poem?
Yeah. I don't think it's autograph. I mean, it was his actual poem.
It was his poem. I didn't know it was his.
Was it worth it?
15,000.
Did y'all
What's
get
it worth now?
I don't know.
Y'all buy that shit
I
off
still have
Jada?
it. No, I bought it from my jeweler. My jeweler had 2 of them, and he was like, "You want this one or that one?" And I was just like, "I'll buy it." It's a little flex, but
Just learning, man.
it was just like art pieces.
Things that's gonna hold its value. I mean, shit. Spending the money anyway, right?
Right.
You got art?
You
You buy
got
any,
personal
like-
art. I was gonna buy some of that in land, but I'm interested in a lot of things.
Just learning,
Got old
man.
school cars,
Yeah.
but
Trying to just keep the money. Because this in the bank ain't gonna help us.
Shit, we going to the strip club. Y'all coming?
Damn.
What strip club you going to?
My wife coming.
I'm thinking either go to Sam's or if not, we go to, Crazy Girls. What's up? What we doing? More for me.
That's on camera. That's recorded. The rap game is not what y'all think.
I like to thank y'all, for having us. And I'm sorry it was a little boring, but it was who we was, man.
I am about to rock your world.
Babe, you know you can't handle all of this without your sword.
I swear this never happens.
I guess I'll just text Lancelot. He never has this problem.
No, I am King Arthur. I was worthy of Excalibur, and I'm worthy of sword vitality.
Now that is a sword fit for a king. But do you know how to use it? Become a better man with sword vitality.